Welcome back to Temporal Directive, the Star Trek fan podcast rewatching the entire franchise in chronological order. I'm Gary.
And I'm Tom.
This week, we are breaching our Temporal Directive to bring you this special extra episode. Today, we're talking about Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 4 premiere, Valles Marineris. Star Trek, the ultimate franchise. These are the podcasts of the Wakefield brothers. Their 16-year mission to watch every production, to seek out life lessons and new inspirations, to boldly watch like most fans have watched before. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced.
Nah, we'll see.
I probably should have looked that up. Valles Marineris.
Sounds like a sauce. Valles Marineris.
Yes, a Valley of Marinarosaurus. Strange New Worlds is back, so we are doing these special extra episodes each week to discuss the new episodes. We will be taking a week off next week, so we'll play a bit of catch up after that, but we are hopefully going to stay as up to date as possible.
Yeah.
We usually end up skipping a week or two when a new series is on, so we usually end up playing catch up, but hopefully next week's the only bump in the road. But stay tuned, we'll keep you posted. Because we're doing these breach episodes now as they come out, we won't be revisiting them again when we get up to them in the chronological watch through, because they're pretty close to what we're up to now. We will be watching Strange New Worlds season 1, 2, and 3 before the end of the next 12 months. So it is very close to what we're up to in the chronology.
Yeah.
So we will be doing an IMDb score and life lesson for these episodes as we go. Spoiler warning, if you have not watched this episode of Strange New Worlds, turn the podcast off, go and watch it, and then come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then if you don't agree with us, get in touch and tell us why.
Yeah.
Or if you do agree with us, get in touch and say, good job. Good job, fellas. Either way, we would like to hear from you. So please get in touch. We also will not be going through our regular scene-by-scene breakdown like we do in our regular episodes. We are borrowing a recap review from trekmovie.com. Anthony Pascal over at trekmovie.com does an amazing job of recapping the episode with a sense of humor that is similar to ours.
Yeah.
So we enjoy those recaps. So what we're going to do is we'll read through his recap and add our own comments as we go through that and talk about it as well.
Mm-hmm.
So this episode, as I said, was called Valles Marineris. I don't know why I have to do it in that voice. Maybe it just helps me
Try
get
and
it
pronounce
out.
it.
Yeah. Story by Henry Alonzo Myers and Alan B. McElroy. Written by Akiva Goldsman and Henry Alonzo Myers. And directed by Chris Fisher. The original air date of this episode was July 23rd, 2026, just a few days ago. And the IMDb synopsis reads, are you ready?
Yeah.
Pike leads the crew into a stellar storm, sending the Enterprise back 65 million years. Boom, boom.
Sounds like fun.
65 million years.
It's quite a while.
There was a dinosaur in the trailer.
Yeah.
So I guess this is a dinosaur episode?
Highly probable.
Yeah. One would assume. All right, let's go watch it. And we're back from watching Valles Marineris. Well, Tom, what did you think?
That was pretty good, actually. I quite enjoyed that. I mean, you can't go wrong with this crew half the time. Like, they're just good. Like, they're good to watch. They're entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, Captain Pike is awesome. Actually, the whole crew I really enjoy. But yeah, no, it was overall pretty fantastic. I mean, I think it's odd that Starfleet always has a hand in history, like every time. But other than that, I mean, even that's fine because it's got to be a story and they've got to have some sort of sway in the universe. But no, it was good. It was enjoyable, and it's good to see her in it from Boston Legal. I haven't seen her in anything else except Boston Legal and this.
Saffron Burrows,
yeah,
the actress that played the Martian.
Yeah, she'd done a great job.
Yeah,
excellent job.
Yeah.
Good story, really good story, actually.
It felt like an original series story. Like it felt old school, but I have my criticisms. First, the praise.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I love the cast.
Yeah,
mostly, not all.
Yeah,
but
I know
mostly.
you have some nitpickies here. Yeah.
It was fun. It was a fun episode, and I didn't hate the whole idea of the Martians and
it was a good
stuff.
idea. Yeah.
I mean, the science doesn't work because Mars was a red wasteland well before 65 million years ago.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make sense, but, suspension of disbelief, I guess.
Yeah.
As soon as we we saw dinosaurs and we were in the past, I was like, where's the Voth?
Yeah.
Like, are we going to have we're going to see a little spaceship launching from the planet?
Well,
and they go, what is that? And just leave it because they can't investigate it because they're not allowed to know.
Yeah.
But I was like, are they going to do a little nod to Voyager? Are they going to do a little nod to that? Nope. Nope. There was no evidence of the ability for that to happen.
Yeah.
Even.
Yeah. I mean, even if they had just had like some sort of segregated little group of dinosaurs that looked like they were going to survive or something, would have been nice. Anything, really, to just do a nod to it.
Some sort of a nod.
Yeah.
Even that wrecked ship they found, if it was less damaged and maybe salvageable.
Yeah.
And it had something on there that might have alluded to the Voth or something.
Even the species of dinosaur that it should have been would have been nice.
Yeah.
Like being around that ship.
But having said that, they landed in one particular spot on the planet.
Yeah.
That's not to say that it couldn't have still happened.
Of course.
I'm not saying that it eliminates the story from Voyager. It just would have been nice to have that acknowledged.
Yeah, because they've made it a thing and we know it's part of history that
and they could have been confused. They could have got there and be like, what the fuck is this dinosaur doing with a rocket ship?
Yeah. Is he wearing a space helmet?
Like, they could have been, and then not really have time to investigate. Like, they just see like a ship launching from Earth as they're going back into the future or something.
Yeah.
Like,
anything.
and then they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, that's just a missed opportunity that I wish they'd have taken.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
Yeah. Also, after watching The Cage a couple of weeks ago, and I've been watching some of the Next Gen and DS9 and Voyager and stuff, like I always do.
Yeah, I've been watching some original series.
The thing that stands out for me in these new shows is the dialogue. It's so casual.
Yeah.
And
it's very casual.
Off-putting. And I've also noticed that they repeat what's happening in the story so often.
Yep.
And I know they do this in Discovery, and they talk about the impact of the decision with 15 different people before they actually move something in Discovery.
Yeah.
And it's so based on their emotions and stuff. I don't think Strange New Worlds is as guilty as that. They're not analyzing it from every perspective to, does this upset you? Who gives a shit? Just do it. Strange New Worlds doesn't do that as much, but they do talk about, we're back 65 million years in the past. Don't forget that. Don't forget we're in the past. Don't forget that's a dinosaur. Did you see dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Did someone say dinosaurs? Are we 65 million years in the... They're constantly reminding us of what's going on.
Yeah.
And so I actually did some Googling because it annoyed me that much.
Yeah, don't blame you. Yeah.
And apparently it's common in modern TV shows across the board Because people's lack of attention when they're watching TV. They need to repeat it so that you don't have to actually pay that much attention.
Yeah, because everyone's on their phones.
People aren't watching it.
Yeah, people are on their phones as well as watching TV. You're not actually watching the fucking show.
Yeah.
So for people like us who actually want to sit in and watch a show,
it's
annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, because TV is not made for people who want to watch TV.
It's made for background noise.
Yeah.
And I guess that's why they talk so casually and stuff now too. They have to be more relatable and whatever. People can't consume it the way that they used to, so it has to adapt for how stories are told now. And that is a little frustrating.
It's very frustrating.
Yeah. And I have noticed it before, and I've just kind of gone with it, but for some reason it just irked me this time.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure the next 10 episodes I'm going to be irked.
Well, when we rewatch the other stuff, I think you'll still be irked at the earlier seasons.
I'm sure I will,
because this is what's irked me about all the new series of Star Trek, because this kind of thing is what's pissed me off.
Yeah, from when it's relaunched in Discovery through, this is what it's like.
This is what it's like, and this is part of why the new Trek hasn't interested me as much as original stuff. Because it's such a silly way of telling stories.
It still interests me. I still really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I just wish it was more.
Yeah.
I would just wish it sounded more like Star Trek.
Exactly.
Instead of like Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, and instead of talking to us like we're children, actually gave us good stories and talk to us like we're adults. Like, we know Michael Burnham is a sad person. And we know that these people are going through emotional situations and they're going to have an emotional impact. Show us that. Don't tell us that over and over again. And then the same thing you were just saying about this one, Strange New Worlds, is the same thing. Stop repeating it. We're watching it. It's just the same
also,
thing.
the science feels less relevant.
Yeah. Well, they didn't explain stuff in original series so much. They just did stuff.
Stuff happened.
Yeah.
And they sometimes they didn't know how, and they just went with it.
They went with it, but we didn't have to, because
they
they
didn't have
knew.
to make up the language either.
Yeah.
Like this, they're explaining things like a space storm, and I don't know. I don't have other examples.
No.
I just feel like
But
they casually describe some sort of space phenomenon instead of giving it an actual scientific definition. And I'm just like, okay, do you know what was really good about the old stuff is that if you didn't understand something that they said, you would research it. You would look it up. I remember looking things up when we were watching Next Gen when I was a kid and going, I don't know what that is. I'm going to look that up, and like learning about what that scientifically meant and how it related to like modern day and the story they were trying to tell. Yeah. So like, give us some of that. Give us some of that stuff so that we can go, what the fuck is that? And learn from it. Don't treat us like we're children. Exactly. This isn't like LeVar Burton's in it, yes, but it's not like the Rainbow Reading Room or whatever that show's called that we don't have in Australia. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Anyway.
Absolutely do.
Having said all that, it was a fun episode and I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah,
and
it was fun.
I'm just going on an old man rant now.
Sound like me. What's going on?
But yeah, I did enjoy it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's for what it is fun.
And this is our third Doctor Who reference in an episode?
Yeah,
because she's referenced Doctor Who before. We've seen the TARDIS in an episode last season.
I will almost be disappointed if I don't get the Doctor by the end of the series.
I mean, I think you're going to be disappointed.
It'd be nice to just have like David Tennant, like when they're in the middle of a crisis and the ship's like getting attacked by something or something's going on, that like David Tennant just ran across the screen like through a hallway. That's all it needs to be. No one stops him, no one does anything, and it's just like there he is.
Palia goes, I'm going on shore leave, I'm catching up with an old friend, and David Tennant is standing at the door where she's about to go through. Yeah. And he's like, oh, Palia, let's go.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, something, time is waiting for us or something.
Yeah, that's it. No time like the present.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like something like that would be just perfect.
Yeah, I think
it doesn't
it'd be
actually
good.
have to be like to full integration of the Doctor. Just
No.
a full proper nod of
Yeah,
the
a little
Doctor
cameo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It would be fun.
Yeah.
Don't think it's going to happen, but it would be fun.
No, it'd be perfect.
All right. Well, as we talked about, we're not going to go through every scene.
No.
We're going to read through the trekmovie.com recap that is written by Anthony Pascal over at trekmovie.com. Trekmovie.com is our go-to website for news and information and to keep us up to date with what's going on in Trek world. So
Nice.
I highly recommend everyone check that out. And a big thanks to Anthony Pascal. All right. Pike and crew are wrapping up the 15th strange world since we last saw them, and the captain indulges in a bit of horseplay on Tluxar after some Prime Directive friendly planet saving. Back on the ship, Una is having some landing party FOMO and accuses Chris of overworking himself, and the rest of them, to avoid dealing with his girlfriend being turned into a statue. See episode 310. Admiral April boards to add another issue to Chris's weighty list, an offer of a promotion. But first, the Big E is assigned to some good old stellar phenomenon, observing where space has gone wild with no pesky planets or aliens to save. Most of the crew, especially the ancient Pelia, are excited for some exploring, but Spock repeatedly warns they could be torn apart by the Category 10 space storm. That Vulcan buzzkill is spot on, as it doesn't take long after arriving for the Enterprise to dive into the cosmic chaos and respond to a mayday, only to get engulfed and sucked into a vortex, ending up who knows where with a ship totally devoid of power. After sending out a mayday buoy, number 1 gets her wish and is sent to the third planet, tasked to retrieve desperately needed iridium so they can MacGuffin their way out of this mess. Things go from bad to worse when an alien ship seizes Enterprise as salvage, and Spock tops that news with the reveal that they have travelled 65 million years into the past, and the ancient aliens are dragging them to Mars.
I really liked that ship.
So that means Una, Lan, and Ortegas just landed on Earth, and that huge life form between them and the iridium is a... wait for it... T-Rex! Yes, we've gone full Jurassic. The ship, yes.
Yeah, the ship. That ship was pretty cool. Like the little tendril things coming out and like engulfing the Enterprise and stuff. That looked pretty cool. I was impressed with that.
Yeah, it was cool.
That looked like a little Martian ship. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
And dinosaurs.
Like, of course, we knew it was dinosaurs as soon as they landed on the planet.
Well, they put it in the teaser as well. But.
That's right. But, like, you know, those roars and sounds. I mean, have they never watched a dinosaur movie before?
know.
Like, you know. Yeah, like...
Welcome to Jurassic Park. Sorry.
Nice. Could they not land closer? I know they said we can't get any closer, but, like... It seemed like a pretty good excuse, really.
Yes.
Like, because everything around that ship that they needed to get to was pretty flat and looked like where they landed.
Welcome to television.
Just so weird.
This is how television works, Tom.
Yeah.
It doesn't always make sense.
Yeah.
Remember, Mars is already a wasteland at this point in time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about where the shuttle lands.
It was quite... There's a dinosaur way over there somewhere, and we're not going to walk that way. Anyway.
With no weapons or power, Pike turns to the only tool he has. Bullshit. No, communicating. Commander Cassell doesn't seem impressed, determined to salvage the ship to help fight a war with her enemy, the insectoid Doldrum. No threats of retaliation from this Federation will stop her, but the morose Martian agrees to drop in for a chat after the mention of fancy Starfleet weapons. Pike does his best to sweet-talk Cassell after she and her entourage saunter onto the ship via phasing tech, but the war-weary commander is dubious of high-minded talk of exploration and cooperation between species. She has alien bugs to kill and no time for infinite diversity in infinite combinations. It was interesting how different the tech was. Like you were talking about the tendrils on the ship. Yeah. They don't have transporters. They've got this phasing thing. I don't know how they get from one ship to the other, but they managed to do it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a bridge or something that goes to the other ship. I don't know.
Yeah.
They mention later that there's like a vertical phase through the decks as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, interesting. They didn't show us that, but...
No, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely different.
Yeah. Cassell agrees Enterprise isn't an enemy, but Mars faces an existential threat ever since being invaded. Barely on the right side of the Prime Directive, Pike shows how maybe Federation science can help communicate with the Doldrum, and she softens a bit. But the thaw is short-lived. The Martians steal the Enterprise's antimatter fuel cell, and Cassell tells Pike she has sorted out the ship is from the future. A future where Mars is a dusty red wasteland, and she's determined to change that fate. Now, there are so many times throughout this episode that I was like, but Pike, the Prime Directive.
Yeah.
Why are you even talking to this person? Don't let them see the ship. Don't let them do anything. What do you mean you're going to help them communicate with the Doldrum? What are you talking about? You can't stop them from having a war.
Yeah.
Prime Directive. And it's your own planet's history, buddy. This is what the Prime Directive was made for.
Specifically this reason.
Exactly this reason.
Because he can stop an entire life just not existing.
Hello, butterfly effect.
They're literally shooting a dinosaur on the planet. It's not a good idea.
Not a good idea. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I mean, it all works out in the end.
Well,
but
I mean, when you're watching it, your brain's doing, like, you're yelling at him at the same time as you know the story plays out where they win every time. So you know it's going to be, this is what's supposed to happen. I mean, we've all seen Next Gen movie and all that kind of stuff. So you know this is how it actually plays out.
I can still be annoyed.
Yeah, I'm not saying don't be. Just,
angry. I was angry.
Yeah, that's fair.
Pike should know better.
I mean, he's no Captain Archer. Archer would have just blown everything up.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, this is what I have to do. I have no other choice.
It's true. And then go back to the future where there's no fucking anything.
That's it. He's the only one there going,
dinosaurs are still living on the planet, and he's like, well, there's no Starfleet.
Yes. I don't know how. I don't understand.
Anyway. Back on the planet, Una's team have an excellent adventure trying their darnest not to change Earth's fate, including figuring out how to stun the T-Rex and finding a crashed Doldrum colony ship where they retrieve some iridium. And Lan punches a dinosaur. You heard me.
Yeah, it was a bit silly.
Was it?
Yeah.
I didn't think it... I mean...
I thought it was silly.
It's not the silliest thing this show's ever done.
No, but it was just silly.
And also, there's puppets in this season, so it has all credibility.
That's going to be
great. After the landing party gets checked out in sickbay, where Lan is feeling no pain after that hand-breaking punch, and a little worried she's going to go full Noonien Sung, Scotty installs the iridium, and with the backup antimatter, the chase is on for the Martians, who are headed straight to the third inhabited planet in the system, which A, shouldn't be there, and B, is teeming with life. Billions of skittering Doldrum. Cassell is on a genocidal suicide run, and finally, with seconds to spare, Lan chambers a photon torpedo that can stop the mad Martian. But Pike hesitates. No one understands. But the captain has done the terrible math of it all. In our future, there is no fifth planet. Boom! The massive explosion takes out the Martians and threatens the Enterprise, but Spock sees their chance to dive in and use the power of the blast to technobabble their way back to the future, with a helping hand from Erica and her expert flying. Of course, it works, and the pieces literally fall into place as they come to understand the Doldrum homeworld becomes the solar system's asteroid belt, except for a big piece which slammed into Earth, wiping out the dinosaurs. Both worlds changed orbits, ushering in a dead Mars and the evolution of humans. So that happened. Oh, and that Mayday buoy that sent them to this time travel trip? You guessed it. It was the one Pike sent out once they arrived. So with everyone's minds blown, Pike suggests a much-needed night off. April drops in to classify everything that just happened. Pike decides he wants to stay with Enterprise for a bit longer, but someone else should be promoted, specifically number 1. She's now full Commander Una Chin Riley, one step closer to her own captain's chair. Things wrap up with everyone sharing a nice moment in the bar, retelling stories of dinosaurs. Did we mention this episode had dinosaurs?
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of unnecessary.
That's the recap.
Yeah. The ending was kind of unnecessary.
Which part of the ending, Tom?
Huh? Them telling their story, and it was just a fly through of dinosaurs. I mean, it looked kind of cool, but I mean, it was just silly.
Yeah.
It was unnecessary, and I'm not watching a dinosaur show or anything.
No, that's right. I agree.
Technically, the planet had already blown up by then.
I also didn't need the whole... that part of the planet crashed and killed the dinosaurs, and I didn't need to have that big an impact.
Yeah.
It's fine. Just didn't need it. There could have just been an adventure without having those long-lasting impacts that go along.
Big things.
Yeah. Explain that the planet gets destroyed, obviously, because it shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
So that's fine. And the rest is fine. It just was unnecessary, in my opinion.
Yeah. But, I mean,
I'm interested to see what happens with Lan.
Me too.
Because they've sort of teased that there's going to be something to do with this augment DNA whatever. So I'm interested to see what happens there.
Well, she's a Khan, for Christ's sakes. Something needs to happen.
She's not a Khan.
Sorry, a Noonian song.
Thank you. Just some.
Just some. It's fine.
But yeah.
She's
an augment.
Yeah. After watching this episode, I may have watched the Khan episode of the original series.
Space Seed.
Yeah.
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 It is really good.
Yeah, it is really good. That's why they made a movie sequel. Yeah, it's good.
Ricardo Montalban is just... He does it so well.
Yeah.
I possibly may be watching the movie when I get home.
Good idea.
Yeah.
How is Una not already a commander?
I don't know, but we could say that about Riker through the series as well.
He was always a commander.
Commander. Sorry. I don't know. I thought she was, really.
I thought she was too.
Yeah, because she is first officer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all this time she was just lieutenant commander?
Yeah, it must have been. Strange.
New World.
Great.
But yeah, anyway, I'm glad that she went on the landing party. I'm glad that I really like her. So I'm glad
she
that
is good.
gets to do
She's
some
really,
stuff.
really good.
I hope she gets used a lot more in this.
Yeah, but she does have to leave the ship eventually. Were they anywhere near Earth when it happened?
I don't think so.
So why did they go to Earth?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Strange.
New World.
Stop it.
All right, Tom, what's the life lesson in this one?
Don't mess with history? Do mess with history. I don't know.
Punch a dinosaur.
Yeah.
When in doubt, punch a dinosaur.
That's it. Jesus. I don't know. I honestly don't know what the life lesson would be in this one. I mean,
maybe sometimes things happen for a reason.
Well, I mean, it pretty much does that. It's the only thing, right? Because it's literally just a whole episode about you have no control over what's going on at all.
And trust your instincts.
Yeah.
Like, everything that Pike had been told, his orders and everything would say, destroy the Martian ship.
Yeah.
If he had have done that and not trusted his instincts, things would have turned out very different.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Trust your instincts and go with the flow.
Yeah. And you can't...
And punch a dinosaur.
And punch a dinosaur. And you're not always in control.
Yeah, that's right. All right, let's talk IMDb ratings. Our examples of 1 episodes are Voyager's Threshold and Next Gen's Code of Honor. Examples of 10 episodes are Next Gen's Tapestry and Deep Space Nine's Far Beyond the Stars. With those in mind, what should we rate Valles Marineris?
I'm going to go with like a 6. Maybe a 7. 6? I'm going to go with
6, 7?
Oh God! Fucking hell! Are you 12?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, 6, 7.
Yeah, 6, 7. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's do a 6. 6 it is.
Radio.
All right, that's it for this special episode. We'll be back on Friday with our regular episode, which is the Discovery series premiere. It's our first dive into the Discovery era. So that's exciting.
No more Archer. Woo!
Yeah, Tom's very, very excited about that. But yes, if you want to join the conversation and tell us what you thought of this episode or Strange New Worlds or just Star Trek in general, please get in touch. You can find us on Facebook at Temporal Directive Podcast and on Instagram, just Temporal Directive. Or feel free to email us at wakefield_productions@outlook.com. Live long and prosper.
Peace and long life.